I will now recognize for 5 minutes the gentlewoman from Texas, Ms. Flores, and welcome to the committee.
Thank you. Thank you, Chairman and Ranking Member, for holding this hearing today. Despite recent claims to the contrary, our country has record high of voter turnout. Given this, we must ensure those who are voting are legally permitted to and able to easily continue to do so. Our role in securing safe, fair, and free elections should be prioritized, making it easy to vote and hard to cheat. I want to thank all our poll watchers and all our election officials for all the work that they do. We must condemn all threats against our election officials. I know what it's like to be there, and I just can't imagine what they're going through. And I believe that we must provide them with the resources and the funds so they can do their job more effectively. Despite remarks by the administration implying that Hispanic Americans don't know how to use the internet and therefore are incapable of exercising their right to vote, I can speak firsthand about both willingness and the capacity of my community and the Hispanic community around the country to make their voices heard. Voter security, it is a national security, and I am thankful to all the witnesses for taking the time to speak with us here this morning. If I may ask, Mr. Kelly, thank you for being here this morning. Can you talk about the physical safety of election workers and officials specifically in Orange County?
Thank you very much for the question. And yes, ma'am, I absolutely can. I think vote center employees, as we call them in Orange County, or poll workers, the safety and security of them is paramount in what we do in every election. There are a number of things that we can do to increase the protections. For instance, plainclothes officers in the field ready to respond very quickly to incidents at polling places, training that can help our vote center supervisors de-escalate issues is very important. But I can tell you that we were focused on security for those vote center locations and our poll workers and keeping them a priority because they are the backbone of how we operate. And it's very important that we protect them.
Thank you. Secretary LaRose, thank you for being here this morning. I know it has been talked about already this morning, but can you go further into details about the organizations such as the Voter Participation Center sending out false information in Ohio, and what steps is your office taking to stop this and other groups from spreading misinformation?
Yeah, thank you so much, Congresswoman. Appreciate the question. As I was starting to say earlier, it's really about public information. The voters deserve to know where their trusted source for elections information is. That's why we're constantly promoting. Go to the official .gov website that your Secretary of State or your County Board of Elections operates. In our case, it's voteohio.gov. That's where we want people to make sure that they're getting their trusted source of accurate information. But as it relates to false information in general, listen, the best antidote to lies is truth, and lots of it. And so we work to make sure that Ohioans have access to that accurate information. We partner with community organizations from the diverse communities throughout Ohio to make sure that we get accurate information out there. Social media is another one. And so these are all part of the efforts that really every Secretary of State engages in so that voters know how to vote and they know that they can trust their vote in the Buckeye State, at least. And that's something that we're proud of.
Thank you for your testimony. I yield my time back. Thank you.